Howdy everyone, it's your boy You Will. Today we're doing some Chimps mode on this map, Lotus Island. So the strategy for this one is significantly different from my other ones. On my other videos so far I've just pretty much used the same towers, but this one it doesn't really work, that strategy, because as you can see there's like a lot of obstacles, like those flowers get in the way of your towers, and also it's very linear of a map. Like there's not many spots where towers can hit two different paths, just from like one spot. So I've had to use a lot of monkey subs because they can see kind of the whole map, even though they still get obstructed by the obstacles. Anyways, classic way to start off Chimps is to do a dart monkey and a sub. So that's what I've done here. Again, we are using Oben because he's a pretty decent hero throughout the whole 100 rounds here. He clutches up at a couple spots for us, so yeah, we kind of want him. We want to get him early as well because he can pop leads early, and yeah, he's pretty much just overall pretty strong. There we go. We're gonna place him right there. You kind of want the thing to be. You see that the little bar at the bottom? That's from my iPhone. I wish I could get rid of that, but you kind of line up the bottom of his range with that bar, a little bit above the bottom of the screen, and that works pretty well. The exact placement doesn't matter super much, but it does matter, obviously, a little bit. So yeah, you're just gonna keep getting the sub up and the monkey up. Get that monkey to 002 because he can then see camos, which we need for round 24, but we're gonna get more camo for round 33 with the village, actually, which is what we're saving up for now. All right, perfect. Getting that boy. So we kind of put him at the very left, line him up on the same horizontal like line as the sub there, and then get him to the first, like a 100 immediately, so that he can reach the sub. And that works pretty well. Another thing to note there, I just slowed the video to 1x speed just because on round 28 it just so happens that you need to use Oben's ability most of the time. Not all the time. I've done multiple runs of this with this strat, and sometimes I didn't need it, but sometimes I did. So a safe thing to do is to use his ability right there on round 28. And there's going to be a couple more rounds like that we need to use abilities during, and I'll make sure to point those out because it's not always immediately apparent when I use them. So I'll say it out loud. Anyway, so we've been getting the village up. We got to a 120, and we then got the bomb. We got our bomb. We placed it next to Oben on the right side, and we got it up to a 203. But now we need around $3,000 to get the sub up to a 104, so it can destroy the Moab. But also around 40, you'll note that we use another ability, just Oben's ability there, just to make sure that we take it down. All right, so next thing that we do is actually save up another 3,000 to get the bomb up to a 204, and now we just are going to get the village to a 220 for that extra attack speed, and then get that sub. That's the last we're going to touch, that sub. We got him to a 204 there. Now we're getting our second sub. We're going to upgrade him to the same exact paths as the first sub. Yeah. All right, so we got it there. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start on our boomerang monkey. We're going to get him up to a 302 immediately, or we're going to get him up to a 402 now. And now from there, we are kind of just, we need a little bit more firepower, so we're going to put the sub up there, and we're just going to get him to 200, and that's all we need for now. Now we have enough to just save up straight for the boomerang to get him to a 502. We need him, we place him right below the village there so he can hit as much of the track as possible. So yeah, we're just gonna save up $43,000 now, and I'll see you there. Alright, we're almost there, and we got it. So that's a big upgrade right there. You can see his glaives, they do so much work. Like, any balloon that gets there right now is just getting vaporized, basically. Anyways, so the next thing that we're going to do is save up for the village. We're going to get it to a 230. We need that for around in the 90s, basically, for the DDTs. It's around $8,000, so about to get it right now. Alright, and then now what we need is to just upgrade this third sub. We're going to get him to the same upgrades as the last two, so at 204. Alright, got that bad boy. That's our third sub, all of them at 204. Now what we need to do is start upgrading our ice monkey. We're going to put him up to the top right there of our bomb tower. As far as like close top right to the bomb tower as we can, basically. We're going to get him up all the way up to a 025. There's going to be a couple rounds in the middle here though that we need to use abilities for, so I'll make sure to point those out. Alright, so this, round 87, this is one of the rounds we need to use abilities on, which is both of Oben's abilities. Those are only 2 abilities. So yeah, just use both of them right at the start, and we're going to need to use his first one a second time here. Because this is just a little bit too much for us to handle right now without using those abilities. The tree definitely helps at the back as well. The tree can sometimes spawn at the front, and if that happens, it should be okay, but it's definitely better for it to be at the back. But there's nothing you can really do to control that. It's just kind of luck. But it should still work if it's at the front. Around 88, you don't need to use abilities, but around 89 you do. So that's about to appear right here. This one's tough. There's a lot of fortified, Moabs and BFBs. So I'm just going to use them, just kind of spam them as much as possible. And if we can, we want to upgrade this Ice Monkey to a 0.25 in the middle of the round, but it can be tough because of all the like bananas that you lose from the tree until it explodes there, and you get all of it back. But yeah, if you can, upgrade it during the round. But if you can't, it's, as you saw, I couldn't, and it still worked out. But yeah, you want to try to get in the middle of the round if you can, like slow down the round. Anyways, so now we're saving up for the sub. We're gonna get our third sub up to a 205, which is $27,000. There is one more round in the middle here. It's around 95. We're gonna need to use our abilities on again. But yeah, that's what we're saving up for next. Round 95 is coming up here pretty soon. Alright, here it is. Just spam your abilities again as much as possible. You can see that my my tree spawn at the front, which is still okay. Here we go. So you're getting kind of far. Make sure you are keeping up and everything. And you see, Oben came in clutch there, cleaned it up at the end. Usually it's not going to be that close, but since our tree spawned at the front, it was a little bit more tight, but Oben's able to clean it up there. Alright, so we got our sub up to a 205, and now we're going to get a fourth sub. This one's going to have different upgrades, though. This one we're going to get to a 240 for that ability, and that's going to be incredibly useful for around 100, the first strike ability. So yeah, we're getting towards the end here. Round 98 is tough as well, but the 5th tier sub is really just, it helps so much, as you can see. Alright, we got that up to a 240, and now we're ready. Just spam abilities again. The one that really makes the most impact, though, is the first strike. It's coming around. It's getting pretty far until around here, and everything just gets obliterated. Very nice. So yeah, that's the strat for Lotus Island Chimps mode. I'm already done with the next map. The next map's pretty easy, so Candy Falls. But there you go. There's a black border. I'll see you guys next time.